Hey guys, I'm back again to with another video, and in today's video, I will be doing a review on the 50th anniversary. Okay, hold on. Give me one quick second here. Sorry that I'm interrupting this, but I am confused on something. Jerry Springer. Hold on. I gotta find out what the name of this is. So just give me a quick second here. Gonna look up the channel. Okay, here it is. Okay. The 50th anniversary box Monster X review from Godzilla Final Wars 2004 as I shake it around, making all of you, sick or whatever. But yeah, that is the figure I will be reviewing today. He is extremely, extremely tiny, as you can see to my hand, and my hand's actually not that big. There he goes. Well, yeah, that's the review that we're doing today. Okay, so this guy is extremely tiny, as you can see, compared to my hand. I'm really happy I have this guy because you would not believe how hard it is to find a Monster X figure for I forget how big he is, but the biggest size he comes in, which is like 6 to 8, possibly even to 9 inches. You would not believe it. If I even found it, it'd be close to $200. But I'm happy and fortunate enough that I at least have this little guy. So, I don't care what you say, it's just he's so rare and so expensive that I just have the little guy. But until then, this is my Monster X figure that I have. And hopefully this review will only be a few minutes long, just like the Rodan review. So let's get on with detail. So as you can see, the detail on him is really, really nice. And I think I just had a voice crack. Anyway, he's got a really nice glossy black paint that goes down kind of like his skin. And like the white stuff, I think the white is supposed to represent bone or at least armor or plating of some sort. And yeah, let me just zoom in to kind of make that easier. So obviously you can see like these very little details. Now if I just bring in a pencil, you can see like these little lines here, these little striations that go all the way down his leg and so forth, and down his foot, and same thing, it goes all the way up to his crotch, and then it goes all, same thing with the other leg and foot, and then I believe it also, if I can see, because sometimes I feel like I'm blind when it comes to these tiny figures, there are also lines going down his shoulder and to his elbow, but then they change into more rigid kind of rigid on his hand, and like his upper hand, or not his upper hand, all the way from his hand to his elbow, and then his back obviously is really, really shiny, but, oops, I accidentally drew on the desk. Okay. So yeah, he's got this like giant white spike back here, and then obviously the rest is all white bone. I really think it's bone to me. It really looks like bone. And then he's got these black, 3 black spikes on his tail. Then he's got kind of like the whip-like tail with 2 like kind of like claws things. I don't know why it reminds me of Krampus, that movie. That movie was not that good. Anyway, then he's got like 3 heads because I'm going to spoil it. So if you don't want to hear it, just turn down the volume and then, whatever. Just turn down the volume if you don't want me to spoil it for you. But basically, he turns into kind of like a King Ghidorah, but not really. His name is Kaiser Ghidorah, so like these 2 heads split, and then this head comes up, and then this all transforms, so then he ends up walking like this. I know that seems weird. And then, yeah, so that's basically what that does. Anyway, if we take a close look at the detailing on his head, he actually looks pretty accurate to what the actual thing would look like. He's got obviously 2 eyeballs on his main head, 1 eyeball on that head, and then the other on that head, and then the rest is black on the inside of those. Then you can kind of see his mouth in there, just a teeny bit. The white kind of looks like teeth coming down. So yeah. He's got absolutely no articulation, and the tail does pop out. So you can fit it back into its package. But it's actually kind of stiff because it's been a while since I've popped the tail out. And there. Oops. I just did something to the camera. Hold on. I just messed up. Okay. Now we're going to zoom out. Oh, we are zoomed out. Okay, whatever. Let me just... Okay, forget it. I'm going to bring in his little friend here that he fought in the movie Godzilla 2004 Final Wars. And Kaiser Ghidorah was like this much bigger, I believe. If I can find a picture, I will put the picture on the screen. I believe he was that much bigger. At one point, he had him like this, like, friggin', like, whatever. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but he is much bigger, or just a little bit bigger than Godzilla. And then we're going to bring in the 6-inch Bandai Godzilla, which, he's freaking huge. Compared to him, he could, step on him. Whatever. And then, now I'm just going to measure him. Okay. So, we're going to inches first. He is about 2 inches tall. 5 millimeters tall. About 2 inches long, if you can see that. To me, from the way that I am, it looks 2 inches. It just might be right under 2 inches. And then about 4.5 millimeters long. So, I forget what I'm supposed to do at this point. Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm forgetting. It's been a while since I've done a review, and because I'm skipping a part because he has no articulation, so that's why I'm kind of confused. Anyway, I really like this little figure. He's a really good figure to have in your collection, and he is extremely detailed, which is what I like about him, is just all that detailing. And I think that it being so small, the detail does make up for it. Because if you're going to have a small figure, at least you can have some good detail. And Bandai really has proved themselves with this little figure here, because it does show you that you can have really great detail packed into such a small figure. And he even comes in a set with all these other figures, which I am going to be mostly reviewing for the next few reviews. It will be. Anyway, I give this guy a 10 out of 10 because just how unbelievable the detail is on him. To me, at least. To you, it might not be, but I don't care. To me, the detail is unbelievable for such a small figure. He came in a set, which is even better, and I really do like the figure. So that is the end of this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. So please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys later. And goodbye.